How's it going, everybody? Rybrad here today, and we are back with our Vancouver Canucks franchise mode. And we are in the Western Conference Finals against the Winnipeg Jets, and I'm excited for this one, guys. Now, I only wanted to get out of the first round and pass the San Jose Sharks because this is very much ahead of schedule for what I had planned for this team. I mean, as far as the lines are concerned, it's not a world beater of a team. It's not too tremendous. I mean, we got a couple studs up there on the top line with Horvat and Panarin. Baertschi up on that first line has been playing quite well here. Second line's pretty decent all around. And then, we start to lose a little bit of depth here. We still got some pretty young players. Delian, Besser, Virtanen. We got Lehkonen here too. Goldobin, I would still consider him young. I mean, it's a young squad for right now. And I was just expecting to get them a little bit of playoff experience, but getting them this far in the playoffs is absolutely crazy. And I don't know when Troy Stecher actually comes back from his injury or not. I'll have to go look that up. Okay, so Louis Eriksson does want to chat. I'll let him know that, yeah, I don't care. Reed Boucher, yep, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, those are our lines, guys. I showed you our lines really quickly. But yeah, like I was saying, I wasn't expecting this team to even make it out of the second round. We had the reverse sweep on the Edmonton Oilers. And, I just don't know what to say about it because I was not expecting that whatsoever. All right, so let's go ahead and check out what the Winnipeg Jets will be throwing at us as we start the Western Conference Finals. God, that's so exciting. And yeah, by the way, happy Thanksgiving to all of you in Canada watching up there across the border. Yeah, it's weird for me to say happy Thanksgiving because I'm American and Thanksgiving is after Halloween. I mean, Jesus, October just freaking started. Thanksgiving comes so early for you guys. But anyway, happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you guys are enjoying however you guys celebrate Thanksgiving. All right, so as far as the Winnipeg Jets, they got Wheeler, Scheifele, and Ehlers. That is a filthy first line, guys. That is absolutely crazy good. Then they have Kyle Connor, Adam Lowry, and Matthew Perreault. Okay, so a little bit of a drop-off there on the second. Jesus, their forward core is not all that great. Devontae Smith-Pelly, Grovak, and Marco Dano. Okay. Anton Rodin, Jack Roslovic, and Nick Patan. So that's pretty interesting, guys. They got a really stud superstar lineup here. I mean, these guys haven't been getting a ton of points either, so I don't know what to say. I mean, they're here anyway. I don't think they swept their way here. And now defensively, Morrissey, Trouba, Bufflin, Phaneuf, Kulikov, and Falk. Yeah, Jesus, Dmitry Kulikov has dropped off significantly. Good God. And then scratched. Oh, okay, so there he is. That's why it looks so much different. Patrick Laine is injured. I'm going to have to check out how long he is injured for, as well as how long Stecher is injured for. But yeah, imagine this with Wheeler down there on that second line and a first line of Laine, Scheifele, and Ehlers. That is just ridiculous. Yeah, then it starts to shape up a little bit better. I don't know. It still seems like a pretty thin offensive core. So I forgot to check the goalie. And Hellebuck and Comrie. So nothing too tremendous in goal. There's nothing special about this team. Well, some of their top players are absolutely fantastic, and maybe that's why they got here. But I think our team overall, as a whole, is better. Now, I'm not going to be upset if we lose, just because I didn't expect us to make it out of the second round. So an MCL sprain, he's back June 18th, so he's basically done. And Winnipeg Jets, post-concussion syndrome, out till August, so we will not see Patrick Laine return at all in this series, or this season for that matter. But there we go, guys. Oh, also, I wanted to check out a little bit the AHL. I did neglect that. Okay, so they did get eliminated, but it does look like they played some important games here in the playoffs. Oh, shoot, I didn't want to check regular season stats. I already checked that, but I want to see who performed well in the playoffs for our Utica Comets down in the AHL. And it looks like, yeah, we only played 4 games. I think we got swept or... No. It's a best of 5, is it? Yeah, I think it might be a best of 5. So we might have won 1 game. But Castles, Archibald, Abels, okay. They were... Yeah, it just doesn't look like our guys got enough time to actually tell anything from these stats. But I'm not too worried about the AHL. They will continue to grow down there. I'm going to try and beef it up a little bit this offseason in the free agency. I'm going to start to look to put our younger players in, even if they, play people by their role. If they're a minor scoring forward, I'm going to play them regardless of their overall and who else might be there. I might ship out some veterans, some 27, 28-year-olds, and put in a bunch of our guys down there. But it is now time to see who will punch their ticket from the Western Conference to the Stanley Cup Finals. Vancouver visits Winnipeg in the Western Conference Finals. Here we go, boys. Puck drop. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, God, I'm so excited for this one. Come on. I got a good feeling. Let's go, boys. First period. And alrighty, Vander Kane on that second line. So these new and improved lines that helped us bounce back after the Oilers went up 3-0 on us. These new lines are actually performing really, really well. Holding Winnipeg to only 5 shots that period, too. Way to go, guys. Way to go. Second period. All right, and Bufflin answers. So they're not going to go quietly. They do have some firepower. On the power play, we're able to kill it off. But Anton Rodin, scores and gives Winnipeg a 2-1 lead. Come on now, boys. Let's go. Halfway through the period, we're down by 1, but we're on the power play. Perfect time to capitalize, and we cannot capitalize on the power play. That one hurts. Come on. 3 minutes. Somebody step up. Be a hero. 1.5. 30 seconds. And nope, it's not going to happen there, guys. A 2-1 defeat where our offense just couldn't muster anything defensively. We had a great performance there, only allowing them to 2 goals. I mean, they've got some firepower up top. It's a pretty thin forward core for them, but, I'm also going to go here and check the power play because Hutton and D'Angelo, I'm going to put Yoel Levy up there on that first power play, just because I want to get him with D'Angelo. We want all of our offense. Oh, wait, he's a two-way defender? Oh, I thought he was an offensive defenseman. Okay, so he is a two-way defender, and yeah, no, we're going to put Jordan Subban's the other guys are defensive defensemen. I can't really why is Goldobin? What? Goldobin, Berchi, Granlund. I'm going to put Kane up there with Panarin and Horvat here. Okay, yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. There we go. A little bit of a power play shift because our penalty kill has been great, but our power play has been, I don't think we've scored a power play goal yet, or at least that I've seen us score one in the postseason here. Game number 2 is not over yet. We can still steal one of the games away and get ourselves home ice advantage yet again. Good God. Can't really speak right now. But let's go. Puck drop, game number 2 in Winnipeg. Can we snatch one on the road and bring the series back to Vancouver with just a good solid win under our belt? Let's go. First period, we gave him an early power play, but we were able to kill it off. Shots are a little bit more even this time, okay, but it's still 0-0. Let's go. Somebody step up. I'd like to see a power play goal or 2 go in, but I can't really tell when it's a power play goal or not. Anyway, second period. Okay, and Perreault scores. And it's 1-0 Winnipeg as our offense struggles to find anything. The power play stepping up in the clutch. Bo Horvat, there we go, on the power play, making those power play adjustments. Halfway through the period, it seems to be all Vancouver right now. When we give Winnipeg a power play, though, and we kill it off. 5 minutes left in the period here, guys. Still 1-1. Very low-scoring series. 2 minutes, 1 minute, and it's headed to overtime. So a very low-scoring series so far. 3 total goals in regulation in the first game. A goal per team here in game number 2 in regulation. Good God, come on. Somebody step up for us. Let's put this one away. Let's go back to Vancouver with a win under our belts, boys. Not down 0-2. Let's go. All right, we're about halfway through the overtime. We give them a power play in overtime and we kill it off. Thank God. We give them another power play. Guys, you cannot give a team a power play in the Western Conference Finals, especially in overtime. And who is it? Who scored the goal? And it is Dustin Bufflin, as with 2 minutes left in overtime, gets Winnipeg another 2-1 win. So, as much as these lines are working defensively, I'm going to need to change something up here. That's for sure. I think I'm going to put Kane back on that first line because that seemed to have worked. Arturi Lehkonen, I'm going to move him up there instead of Virtanen. I think we're going a little bit more. Yeah, we had D'Angelo. We're going to move Hutton up there. So, yeah, hopefully they don't start exploding offensively. But and hopefully we can start putting some pucks in the net. Because, guys, this is not going how I would have hoped. Back-to-back 2-1 losses. I mean, you never want to lose any games, but, just no goals being put in by your Vancouver Canucks. And I didn't think defense was our strong suit. I mean, goaltending, yes. We've got a very fantastic goaltender. But as far as the defensive core, it's pretty weak. So I wouldn't want to rest too much on that defensive core playing well for us. I'd rather put the puck on the stick of a guy like Horvat, Panarin, Kane, Berchi, I mean, Besser. We got Arturi Lekin in there. We got DeLeon. We got Granlund. I mean, we got a whole bunch of players. Nikolai Goldobin, I always forget about him, too. We got a bunch of players that I would trust to put points on the board for us. Nobody really defensively to shut down the opponent, which is a little bit what I'm going to look for in the offseason and the draft. But I don't want to be talking about the draft just yet, boys. I want to be talking about the Stanley Cup Finals. Let's go. First period. Back at home, and Granlund scores. And so it looks like the lines changed up. Didn't really allow Winnipeg. Nobody's really gotten off to a hot start in the first period. Only 2 first period goals have been scored. Each of them have gone to Vancouver, but we've yet to win a game. This is game number 3, though. Let's see how it goes in the second period. All right, that's usually their bounce back period there, guys. They usually tie it up or take the lead in the second period on the power play, and we cannot capitalize. So those power play changes, and Blake Wheeler in that first line ties the game up just a few minutes into the period here, but D'Angelo scores with half of the period gone. 2-1 Vancouver. Come on. This is the first time we've scored 2 goals all series. Now on the power play with 2 minutes, 18 seconds, and that's going to be it. We are going to get this one at home, guys. Low scoring affairs, but this time the puck bounces our way. A goal per side in the third period, and that opening goal was crucial. 2-1 final in Vancouver, 2-1 in the series now. So I'd really like to see Panarin. I mean, he's had like 15 points, I think, since this series started. I'd really like to see our players just step up. Where's those 6-goal performances? It's like against Edmonton there. Oh, I also forgot to mention, you guys did say that Bernier wasn't in net, and that actually made a huge difference. So it looks like goaltending is finally making a difference in the simulation when you watch it sim, because you could have 75 goaltenders in the Stanley Cup Finals and they would shut you out 3 out of 4 games and you get swept. But now when Bernier goes out, who's a bit of a tweener starter backup, when he goes out and they're forced to play a low-end backup, it really shifts the series, and you could feel that. We came back all the way from 3-0 down, so that really made the difference. You saw the games we won with all the goals we poured in. But anyway, enough talking about the goaltending, because I would give us the edge in this series in goaltending. I mean, it's not that hard to give us the edge in goaltending. They do have a pretty decent starter, though. Man, this is such a low-scoring series. I don't know how to wrap my head around it. I'm going to stop talking and let the boys play down there, but let's see how it goes. First period, and it is Virtanen there, and we gave Winnipeg a power play late in the period, although we scored super early in that period, so that's great to see Virtanen on that 4th line stepping up and performing for me. Let's go, guys. We cannot let this rollover power play kill us. Let's go. Second period. And, oh, wow, we did not let it kill us whatsoever. There we go. There's the breakthrough, boys. That's what we were looking for. Nikolai Goldobin, Arturi Lekkinen, and Olli Juolevi. That might be Olli Juolevi's first playoff goal. I'm not too sure on that one. But a 4-0 lead as we head into this third period. Now this is where we need to play smart defensively. Blake Wheeler, God, 2 minutes into the period, they already cut it to 3. Got to play smart. Use your head, boys. Smart defensive plays. Thatcher, I'm going to need you to play huge here. We could get this series tied up. Winnipeg on a long power play. Holy shit, that was like 7 minutes worth of power play. 1 minute, and that's it, guys. Vancouver gets out with a 4-1 win, but I want to check that penalty. Like, what the hell? Manson got an elbowing major. That's what it was. It was a 5-minute major. Okay. So I was like, Jesus, how do we give them such a long power play? But a 4-1 victory. And we only let them score 1 in the third period when the game was pretty much out of reach at that point. I mean, a comeback was totally possible, but 4 goals in 1 period, very rare, very hard to see something like that. And there we go, guys. We have tied the series back up, and over in the Eastern Conference, the Capitals are up 3-1 on the Detroit Red Wings. So interesting. Ovi might get, if Ovi's still playing even, he might get back to the Stanley Cup Finals. or get to it. I forget if he have they. Oh shit! I can't check the awards. Damn it! All right, I don't know if Ovi's made it to the Stanley Cup yet. I think they have. I can't remember. Anyway, enough focusing on what's happened in the past. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now? Let's go, boys. Crucial game number 5, and I mean crucial. This series has been back and forth. It's been so close. One bounce of the puck can change who will represent the Western Conference in the Stanley Cup Finals. Let's get it rolling here in the first period. All right, so Patton opens the scoring, but quickly answered by Besser and Carlson. The trade deadline acquisition making an impact here in the playoffs in a crucial game number 5. Let's go, guys. Keep the momentum up. Second period. And all right, still a 1-goal game. God, this series has been so close. 5 minutes into the period, it's still a 1-goal lead, but shortly after I say that, Virtanen steps up yet again, killing it against fourth-line opponents, and it is now a 2-goal lead for Vancouver as we hit 5 minutes, 4 minutes, boys. There's the insurance we needed. 2 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds, and that's it. We take game number 5, and it's now 3-2 for your Vancouver Canucks after being down 2-0. We are the comeback kids, boys. Our backs are against the wall, but we do not give up. We do not stop fighting, and we push till the very end. The very end could be upon us, though, guys. Headed back to Van City, baby. Let's go ahead and get these fans rocking and rolling here as we have a chance to punch our ticket to face the Capitals in the Stanley Cup Finals. We are 1 win away. Come on, boys. Let's go. Stanley Cup on the line. Huge, huge period here. It could set the tone for the game and maybe the series. Let's go, guys. First period. Oh, and Scheifele scores on Demko, but Vancouver looked like they controlled most of the offense there. All right, we're down for the first time after the first period. We are losing. Can we bounce back? I mean, like I said, we're good when our backs are against the wall. Can we do it yet again? Second period. Oh, shit. All right, so Lowry makes it 2-0, but Horvat keeps us close. 2-1 in the game right now, and Blake Wheeler scores again. It's 3-1 now for Winnipeg. Come on, Vancouver. 5 minutes gone. You're down by 2. We need to see some offense. We need somebody to step up. 10 minutes halfway through the period. We're on the power play here, so we need a goal, and Granlund scores on Comrie. It's Comrie now, guys. It's their backup. 5 minutes. Come on, 3 minutes. It's their backup. This is a huge situation. 1 minute, 50 seconds, and we get the power play late in the period, but we just do not have enough to get over the hump. Now, did Comrie... Oh, shit. Now, I wanted to do all periods, not all events. Comrie, it was Hellebuck in the second period, and now it's Comrie. Is Comrie hurt? Like I said, that could change the series if their starting goaltender goes out. Holy shit, Reed Boucher is pissed. Yeah, I might need to move Reed Boucher. Anyway, game number 7. No time to worry about the bitches in the locker room. We're headed back to Winnipeg for game number 7. Now, I gotta check this injury report here, guys. Is he out for an extended period of time? No, he's not. So he was just out for that game? It doesn't look like he was injured for any extended period of time. Oh my God, 3-3 in the series. Game 7 in Winnipeg. Puck drops. Come on, guys. Do not make me eat my words for calling us the comeback kids because we stopped 1 game short. Let's go. Boys, you've been in tougher situations than this one. Let's go. Let's go ahead and put this game on ice and punch our ticket to Washington, D.C. to start the Stanley Cup Final. Let's go. First period. And Dano scores, and now we're down. You know what? I'm not gonna quick sim the second period. Carlson scores early there at the start of the second period, and it's 1-1. Melker Karlsson stepping up, trade deadline acquisition, boys, actually making an impact as we're halfway through the game, still 1-1. Pretty much sums up the series. The only really out of hand game was game number 4, I think it was. I think it was a 4-1 victory in game number 4. And all right, we're headed, oh my God, Third period, Game 7, 1-1. Winnipeg is dominating in shots right now. But that doesn't matter. All that matters is the goals. Demko, I need you to keep playing huge. And Panarin, Horvat, Kane, you guys have been awfully quiet through this series. I know you guys are defending against some superstar talent, but we need our star talent to step up right now. Come on. Puck drop in the third period, 1-1. Oh, we gave Winnipeg an early power play. They gave us a power play right back, but neither team can capitalize. Winnipeg just hit 30 shots before we hit 20. Halfway through the period, still 1-1. Vancouver goes back on the power play, and we cannot capitalize. A crucial power play slips through our fingers. Game number 7, 4 minutes, 3 minutes. Is somebody going to step up? And Nikolai Goldobin has scored with 1:21. And that's it, guys. The Vancouver Canucks have punched their ticket to the Stanley Cup Finals. A 2-1 victory in game number 7 in Winnipeg. Backs against the wall. Come back, kids. Your Vancouver Canucks are going to the Stanley Cup Finals to take on who I believe is an Alexander Ovechkin-led Washington Capitals squad. Oh my God. What a series. Get my heart racing, get me so excited for this one, guys. And I hope you guys are excited too, because we don't have to talk about draft class, we don't have to talk about pending free agents, we don't have to talk about contract extensions for another video, because the next one, boys, is gonna be the Stanley Cup Finals. Holy shit! Let's go! Oh, man. I am so ready for this. The Western Conference representative is the Vancouver Canucks. The Eastern Conference representative is the Washington Capitals. What a story, boys. Just 2 years. This is season number 3 after we just had an absolutely chaotic start. Players going everywhere, players not producing. Just, oh man. And we went halfway through the season, I didn't even think we were going to be a playoff team. But we have faced adversity and battled through it. Look at that. A 4-0 sweep of a veteran, a seasoned San Jose Shark squad. Then we go up against the greatest player in the game with a bunch of all-star level talent around him in Connor McDavid and the Edmonton Oilers. And we were down 3-0. We come back and win the series 4-3 in Game 7. We were down 3-0 and we swept the Edmonton Oilers. Then we take on a Winnipeg Jet squad missing their star player in Patrick Laine. And, oh God, we were down 2-0. They won the first 2 games at home. We took it the next 3. We took it to Vancouver with the chance to win. They come into our building, force it to go back to their building. And we snatch game number 7 after facing so much adversity. And now we'll be taking on the Washington Capitals, who easily discarded the Philadelphia Flyers, quickly dispatched of the Pittsburgh Penguins, and waltzed away from the Detroit Red Wings, and now have yet to face a serious challenge unless their team is just that much better. They have destroyed everybody in their path. Jesus, what? They are 12-3 right now in the playoffs? Good God, we are 12-6, so that just shows you. They've had to, oh my God. Washington's been on a warpath. Will we be the next in line to get smacked around by the Washington Capitals? Or will we be able to deny Alexander Ovechkin a Stanley Cup and bring a Stanley Cup to the city of Vancouver for the first time in franchise history? Boys, smash that like button if you think we're going to get it done. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see some more, and I will see you guys in the Stanley Cup freaking Finals, boys. I will see you then.